morning, it is Monday and I'm up for my workout. So yesterday I promised myself that I would switch off social media after 8 o'clock and so far so good. I know it's only been one day, but I have done so. So at 8 o'clock I just completely got away from all social media, I put my phone in the other room and I just got ready for bed. I got to sleep at about 9 o'clock and I've woken up at 4. Then I had a tiny snooze till 4:15, but I'm up. So it's now 20 past and now I'm ready for my workout. So it's Pio, it's one of the Pio ones. I think it's Pio Sweat this morning, I can't remember. This week in my bullet journal I'm tracking my nutrition, my water and my workouts. So hopefully that'll keep me motivated to actually sticking to what I'm supposed to be doing. So. Whoa, I can't even hold the camera. That's incredible. But the good thing is now it's time for breakfast. Well, I'm just getting ready to head out. So far so good with the water. I've had 2 glasses and then a giant cup of tea, but I'm only going to track my actual water. So the tea and any other sort of like drinks will just be on top of my water tracking thing, so that I'm only tracking water, which will encourage me to drink just water. Oh, and then tonight I'm going to edit my other video that I filmed yesterday, so that will be up by now, I'd imagine, which is the IBD advocacy tag. So if you've not watched that already, go and watch that too. Ugh, what a shitty day. Shitty with a D. I'm steaming up. Ugh. So it's been like drizzly and rainy all day. Very depressing, but I'm home, so that's good. Ooh. I love this scarf. It's the best. How are you? No, seriously, leave a comment. How are you doing? I feel like I don't ask you enough, so yeah, leave a comment, tell me what's new with you. Today I was very good on my nutrition. I had lots of portions of vegetables for my lunch, which was good. Not so much with the water, but I still have time. There is still time to rectify this. It's only 5 o'clock, so there's still 3 hours until I go to bed. So 3 hours until I go to bed. That's so depressing. I'm such an old lady. I'm going to bed at 8. But because I'm up early, it makes sense to go to bed early. I feel so much better from having a full night's sleep last night. Like throughout the day today, I felt more alert. I felt like I was thinking clearly, and obviously that makes sense if I've slept. So yeah, I'm going to try and stick to my 8 o'clock digital detox every night. That's the plan anyway. Today I'm about to get some dinner and then I'm going to edit my IBD advocacy tag. video. I'm going to try and upload it for Wednesday, but I'm not actually going to be around on Wednesday. I'm going out for a meal and some fun times with my colleagues. So Wednesday, when it goes live, I'll be out, most likely a little merry, let's be honest. Haven't had a drink since New Year's, so literally a drink and I'll be done. So I must remember that, I must pace myself. But I'm looking forward to it. I'll try and get some footage. Maybe, I don't know, I can't promise anything, but I would try to get some video footage of, well, I can tell you what we're doing. So we basically, me and my colleague had to choose a restaurant and choose an activity that the whole team can do. And we were looking at different places you can go, and we tried to do bowling, but it was fully booked on the night that we wanted to go. So we've actually chosen to do shuffleboard, which I've never played before. Didn't really realise it was a thing. I don't know if it is a big thing here or not, I don't know. But yeah, so we're gonna play shuffleboard. I might have to Google how to actually play it, but I think when you get there, someone will show you how to do it, and there'll be like instructions and blah blah blah. But yeah, it should be good. So we're going to do the shuffleboard first, and then go for dinner at a place called Mother's, which is like an Italian restaurant type thing. And then that's it really. So should be good, a good time. It should be good to bond with the team. And also the guy who I've taken over, because I'm basically covering someone for their paternity leave, he's going to be there as well, because he's on paternity leave for 6 months. But he's around, so so he's going to come and catch up as well, which would be nice. And also, it gives me a chance to, now that I've been in the role for a while, I can ask him some questions. At the end of March, I'll be halfway through, and then I've only got 3 months left, and then I'm back into the UK. I'm kind of looking forward to being back in the UK. Like, I've missed the UK, and I've missed my friends, and missed my family, but I am going to miss Denmark when I leave. But then, at least I've been here, and I know Copenhagen, and if I ever come back on a holiday, or if I have to come for work or whatever, I'm familiar with it. Like, it's a city that I've ticked off my list, and I would happily come back here. Everyone is so nice. If you haven't been to Denmark, or specifically Copenhagen, because let's be honest, it's the only real place I know in Denmark, if you get the chance, definitely visit, because it's just so cool and people seem so nice. And maybe not this time of the year, unless you don't mind the grey. I think winter is nice, as in like November, December, especially around December, because Tivoli's all Christmas themed, which is like the theme park. But sort of February time, I'd say no, probably not. And then I guess springtime's probably going to look good as well. But you'll be able to see all the springtime because I'll be vlogging it. So you'll get to see the change in season from crappy, grey, drizzle to hopefully bright blue skies. Good morning. It's Tuesday. I'm about to do my workout. Let me check which one it is. I've been using my bullet journal to track my workout, so let's just skip to the page. Difficult to do it with one hand, I'm not gonna lie. Oh, it's wow, I'm not that disappointed. It's Pio Define Lower, which actually I quite enjoy because it means I don't have to do push-ups. Now, water-wise, I only drank 4 of my 8 waters. I did have tea as well, but because I'm tracking just my water, I only had 4 cups of water yesterday. So I need to improve on the just water situation. My fruit and vegetables, 8 portions, thanks. 2 of those with fruits, which I'm going to track what's fruit and what's veg, because if I have all fruit, that's not good, because it's obviously lots of sugar, like natural sugar in fruit. So I'm putting a little note as to what is my fruit and what is my veg. So I had 2 fruit and 6 veg. And then obviously I did my workout yesterday. So I quite like that format of tracking those 3 things. So I might continue that throughout at least the next month and see how I get on tracking it. I might track other things as well. I'm just about to head out the door, but I did my workout this morning. I was very good. Well, I say I was very good. I was very wobbly, but I'm getting better. I am getting better, and I feel like I'm getting stronger as well. I must make sure I drink more water today, as in water, not just tea. And tomorrow and Thursday I'm working from home, so I need to make sure that my snacking stays on track as well, because it's very easy to just snack when I'm at home, so I must be strict with myself so that I'm not eating absolute junk. So yeah, that's the plan. Good evening. Sorry, you'll hear the kettle boiling, but before it gets really loud, I walked a little bit extra today because I got off at the bus stop slightly earlier than the one I usually get off. So I got to increase the number of steps that I walk today, so get in. So last night, Made in Chelsea started again. I'm like the biggest fan of Made in Chelsea. It's just like, I know it's just, there's more important things to be watching, like, I don't know, the news, political debates. But if you've followed me for a while, you know that I love to watch absolute drivel. So, and the reason is you could have a really long, busy day at work and then just completely switch off. You don't have to think about anything. You just watch these people have these dramas that aren't actually that important, but it's funny. So now that I have my tea, or I'm about to have my tea, I need to think of what actually I'm going to have for dinner, because, well, I haven't really thought about it yet. And I've been consistent with my digital detox after 8 PM. I feel better already just by having that distinction between social media in the day, sleep time at night, which it's stupid because obviously, but somehow I've needed to actually tell myself I need to stop looking at social media after 8 o'clock. I've kind of had to treat myself like a child and say, look, it's 8 o'clock now, no more social media. Because usually I'd go to bed, I'd have my phone on the side as my alarm, and then I'd just get into bed and I'd like all snuggled up, and then it'll be like 2 seconds, I'm like, oh, I'll just check Facebook. What am I checking for? What am I checking for? Notifications. No one messaged me on Facebook. Good morning. I have a meeting this morning in Copenhagen, so I'm kind of just gonna prepare for that and deal with that first. And then at some point later today, or this evening, maybe, I don't know, but at some point later today, I will do my workout. So I'm just gonna get some breakfast and then get ready and then, yeah, try and find the place in Copenhagen. It's at a hotel, because this person's staying, they're originally from Stockholm and they're staying in Copenhagen, so we're gonna meet at their hotel for breakfast and then have this meeting, and then I'm gonna come back, work from home, and then tonight we have a team dinner, which I'm really excited about. We're going to play the shuffleboard. We're gonna play shuffleboard, we're gonna eat Italian food, it's gonna be awesome. And I probably will indulge a little bit. But it's a special occasion. It's not really a special occasion, it's not like a wedding or something, but we've not done this before, so I'm kind of cool with it. It is Saturday. I've just got back from, well, walking up the stairs with 2 carry bags. But I've just got back from town. I met up with Emily from, she's from the UK. She was over meeting a friend in Copenhagen, and she was like, if you're around, do you want to meet up? And I was like, yeah, because we'd talked for the last couple of years, kind of back and forth with her and her husband's website. So they run IBD Relief, and it's basically a website that's dedicated to providing advice and support to people who have inflammatory bowel diseases like Crohn's and colitis, and Seb, her husband, has got ulcerative colitis. Or is it Crohn's? No, it is. I think it is ulcerative colitis. It's nice to actually put a face to a name now and actually kind of meet and stuff. Good morning. It is Sunday. I've just finished my workout. Well, I'm not just finished my workout. I worked out this morning. I've just finished my breakfast. And I found my old glasses. I forgot I brought these with me. These always fit much better than my other ones because they've been curved around my ear and they just fit better on my face. And I didn't wear these for a long time because I had my blue hair, and because these are brown to like a, wait, what colour is this? Like a corally, kind of beigey coral kind of colour. It looks awful with blue hair. Like, they just do not go together. Blue and basically the warm tones of this and the cool tones of my hair just didn't go. So I had black glasses with my turquoise hair, but now obviously my hair's back to like a natural colour, so I'm rocking the warm tone glasses. Plus I've always liked the darker top and the lighter bit at the bottom. Nobody cares. Right, anyway, so I just worked out. I didn't work out for the last few days because because I'm stupid. So I instead sat and did nothing, which made me feel worse, of course, because that's what happens. But then this morning, I woke up and I felt better, I felt refreshed, I felt like I need to focus on myself. And so I decided to work out, and I decided instead of doing plyo, which I still want to continue next week, but I felt like I wanted to mix it up today. It's a Sunday, it's beautiful skies, it's really sunny, there's a lot of magpies flying by. Sorry, that really distracted me. So I woke up and I thought I want to do something fun, something that doesn't feel like working out, but I'm still getting a good workout. So I did 2 back-to-back workouts of Shaun T's Rockin' Body, which is so cringy, it's brilliant. Like, it's so dated and he looks so young, but it's brilliant because it's really cheesy. So that was quite cool, and I just danced my arse off this morning, which was so much fun. Hello. Well, my mum messaged me this morning to say that my grandpa, her father, had passed away. Last night or this morning, or during the night. So I'm a bit sad today, obviously, understandably. Thankfully I had seen him before I left to come to Denmark to celebrate his 90th birthday. So that was like, I'm glad that I got to spend some time with him, and like, not only just for the fact that it was his 90th birthday, but you know, knowing that I was going to be moving over here for 6 months. I think the doctors thought, or the doctors had told Mum and or her sisters that they thought he'd had a heart attack before Christmas, and his heart never really kind of recovered from that, because bear in mind, yeah, he was, you know, 90. So yeah, it's sad because you always regret not spending more time with them, and he was like the last grandparent really. Well, his wife, my nana, well, my step nana, because it was my mum's step mum, she's in a home, so she's alive, but because she's got dementia, I don't think she's quite with it anymore. So even though she's around, she's not around, if that makes sense. So he was the last grandparent that was like fully there, if that makes sense. So yeah, it's just sad. And he had been in hospital, and then they moved into a sort of a hospice type thing, so it was in a slightly nicer place when he actually passed away. So that's good, but yeah, it's just sad. So I've had a bit of a cry, and I was looking at the photos from his 90th birthday, which were nice. I'll put some pictures up while I'm talking so you can see, but I'm glad that I got to spend time with him on his 90th birthday. And he made me sit on his knee, which made me smile because well, I mean, I was terrified of breaking his legs because like they're 90-year-old legs, but yeah, he insisted that I sit on his knee. Oh, and actually when I moved here, the first thing I got through the post was a birthday card from him, so that was like a nice memory as well. And I kept the envelope, so I'll go in my Copenhagen scrapbook will be the envelope from the card that he sent. I think I've still got the card as well actually, so I'll probably keep that as well. So that's nice to think that that was my first kind of bit of post in my Copenhagen apartment was from him, so that's nice. So yeah, I'm just trying to, I keep going through these waves of being okay and then not okay, and it's natural, and yeah, these sort of weird thought processes. Mum said that she didn't expect me to go over to the funeral just because, you know, being over here and everything, and I think she and my dad will be able to kind of represent our little family unit at the funeral, because I don't know when it'll be, but I think it might be when people are visiting over here. Like I've got friends coming over in the next couple of weeks, so actually it might be that I'm entertaining at the time. To be honest, I can still celebrate his life from here on the day. I'll just not be there in person. I'll be there in spirit, as will he, obviously. So yeah. It's so annoying because it just keeps like hitting me, and then I'm okay for like 5 minutes, and then it'll hit me again. And I think it's just bringing back all the other grandparents like that I've lost as well. No. Oh God. I put on Instagram, I put like the caption "Sleep well, Grandpa" with a photo of us at his 90th birthday, and then I commented on that post saying at least he'll get some rest now, because he's been pottering for 90 years, because he's constantly been active. Like even in his 80s he was cycling down like down his road to like go to the shops and stuff. Like he was like this 80-year-old dude, like just still cycling along. I think he generally just wore himself out over 90 years. But bless him, he was always really, really nice, and he always used to, when I was little, we always used to go around his house, because he was an artist, and you know, every year he'd send a Christmas card of something he'd drawn, or that his brother had drawn. But he always used to teach us how to draw people by doing sausages and circles. So you'd like the mannequin things that you can
like put in different positions. You could draw people using sausages and circles. And he'd always draw in the back of a cornflake packet, like, because it was constantly material for drawing on, because it was cardboard. So like, you know, you're always gonna have a box of cereal lying around. So we'd always used to use cornflake packets as like to draw on. Anyway, I'm gonna try and stop snotting everywhere. I know that I'm just going to continue doing like this for the next probably few weeks of being okay and then not okay and then okay and not okay, but I'm going to, for now, I think I'm okay right now, so I'm going to go and do some chores while I'm able, and then, yeah, get some lunch actually, because it's still, oh god, it's 1:20. Okay, so I'm going to go and get some lunch. Yeah, I'm going to go and keep myself busy for a bit, and hopefully I'll stop the crying. I might still feel sad, but hopefully the crying will tone down a bit, because I can never function when crying, and I'm a really bad crier. Like I proper, like, not hyperventilate, but like, when I'm gone, I'm totally like, ugh. So I need to get a grip. I have planned my week ahead. I'm just covering this up because there's stuff in there that, like, I can't really show you because it's just like some work stuff, but yeah, there's that. I think that's when my friend Kat and Darren are coming. I'm not entirely sure. And then this I can show you because this is my tracking for the week, so I need to drink more water, so I'm being strict with myself. So I'm hoping for the 8 glasses per day, so there's 1 column for each day. And then I'm also going to track my sleep, my skincare, making sure I actually take off my makeup, and making sure I brush my teeth in the both morning and evening. And then my workout, so actually I'm going to say which workout it is and whether I actually completed it or not. Tracking my bullet journal, tracking my meditation, which I'm really enjoying at the minute. And then just my inches. And then eating vegetables, so making sure I get enough portions of vegetables, and then when I change my stoma bag, when I wash my hair, and when I clean the house. So this is like my tracking page. So hopefully I will I'll drink enough water, I'll work out, and I will eat my vegetables. This was last week's. As you can see, this is just water. So I was drinking tea and coffee, but no actual water on these days, which is stupid. This day I actually did track, but the rest of the days I kind of guessed. But I know that I definitely ate enough fruit and veg on the Monday, because that was the first day of the week and I was like really determined. And then it kind of just like, and then this was when I was doing my workout. So I only actually did 3. Actually, no, I only did 2 workouts. That was the rest day. And then these are just my measurements. So actually, I have actually lost an inch on my waist somehow, but I've like gained somewhere else, like, yeah, my chest somehow and my hips. Yeah. I've started to actually fill this in terms of actually decorating it now. So movies to watch, and then I just need to rub out the pencil lines, but yeah, putting in all the actual films that I want to watch. TV shows. I really want to watch Corporate, but I don't know if I could get it in Denmark, or if it, maybe, I don't know. And then yeah, there's still pages that I need to complete that I've just not gotten around to yet, but I will at some point. Hopefully not by the end of the year. Yeah. Oh, actually, I do need to put in my workouts for this week because I haven't, and I want to make sure this is mostly pink, because it's a year of workouts and I need to fill a box every day, apart from my rest days, obviously. I've been practicing my, well, I say calligraphy, my lettering. Let's just call it lettering. I managed to try to do the gradient, because with these brush pens, you can kind of do a gradient. So it's like, yeah, darker and into lighter. That was quite good. Oh, that one was the most proud. I think I got the M and the A, like the swirly bit, quite nice. The S, I kind of lost the will to live a bit, but yeah, and the E, I think I need to make them a bit wider at the top.
That was because I was listening to the song. I can't remember who it's by. The You and Me Always and Forever. That one. I was a fan of the word perfect here because the R was perfect. But no, and the F. So yeah, these two, I'm most proud of these. And then I used sort of like a dotting technique on that one, which, yeah, it looks a bit shit actually when I look at it. And then just sort of trying out the pens is more like a highlighter. Looking at it now, it looks like I've had some kind of breakdown. You know when like in the movies where they just write the same thing over and over again? Kind of starts to look a bit like that, like, oh my God, she's had some kind of panic breakdown situation where she's just repeating the same thing over again. But I think that's the only way I'm going to be able to practice, is obviously I need some worksheets, but I've not got a printer here. When I get back to the UK, I can actually print off some worksheets and use them to practice with. So at the minute I'm just going with a blank piece of paper, which kind of sucks. Yeah, but it's, you know, that's day one, so I can only get better.